is just before 2:50 in the morning, and the reason that we're up so early is because we are going to be doing the Indian Nose hike.
This is actually the main reason that we came to this side of the lake in the first place, and we got very lucky with our Airbnb because it turns out that our host is actually a guide who can take us up there. So let's head off. We are here at Indian Nose and we've just been treated to the most stunning sunrise over Lake Atitlan. Getting up here was no mean feat though. It was pretty intense and it took you up some very rugged territory. The paths were quite narrow, quite steep as well. So I think that was probably among some of the hardest hikes that I think we've done in recent memory. The likes of Penang Hill and Khao Ra that we've done in Southeast Asia are ones that I would say are comparable to this one. So the overall hike I think took us the best part of about 2 hours, if not a little bit more, but the views that we have been spoiled with for the morning are second to none.
We have views of Acatengo and Fuego in the background. In the foreground, we can obviously see San Pedro, Atitlan, and Talaman volcanoes. As Nick mentioned, we have sweeping views over the entire lake. And because we're so high up, you can also see all of the small towns dotted around the outskirts of the lake. The hike was totally worth it. I think it was more challenging than I expected it to be. And I would definitely recommend going with a guide because while the path is mostly straightforward, there is the occasional fork where you do not know which way to go. And I would also say that because there are no barriers, there are certain points of the path that are right along the edge, and it could potentially be a bit dangerous. So I think just due to how close to the edge the path is, the fact that also the forest is so overgrown, it's just worth it to go with a professional. But what an incredible sunrise. Absolutely stunning. this is definitely something you have to do when you come to Lake Atitlan.
It is 100% worth the early start for this.
And the physical effort. Oh, and at the top, they served us hot chocolate and coffee and bread. So we've recharged our batteries.
That's it though. Still a tad tired, and I'm very grateful for the fact that going down is going to be a lot easier. Apparently, there is a different trail at the back of the mountain, which takes you down for about 45 minutes to a car park. From there, you can then drive the rest of the way back into San Juan. So that's what we're going to be doing.
A lot of people also come up that way, but I don't know. I just think that it's worth getting the experience of a full-on 2-hour hike. Not that we were able to show you much of it because it was in pitch black, but I think it's worth it, especially if you're someone who likes walking.
Yeah, an epic way to start your day.
I think we have to go back though now.
I think we do.
Now that it's light outside, I can totally imagine that this is what we were walking through on the way up. Beautiful forest. I don't know if you can see how steep this is, but this is nothing compared to what we climbed up earlier this morning. This trail is seemingly way more easy. This trail has really nice defined stairs, whereas the one we did this morning was more like bouldering and avoiding falling off a cliff and trying to not trip over tree roots.
You would think that she's being dramatic, but it's actually very true. There are multiple occasions on which we could have completely stumbled and fell off.
That's why you take an awesome guide. No, we are not naked. We both have towels on. We got back to our Airbnb at 7:30, which was about an hour ago, and we have both had showers and feel clean and refreshed now.
But now we are kind of bushed. So we're going to just chill for a little bit, and then once we've recouped some energy, then the idea is to then go and explore a little bit more of the town.
I feel like we're pretty much having 2 days in one day because we're up so early. So from 2 in the morning until 8:30 in the morning, and then whenever we get back up and go back out.
That's 100% what it feels like.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to today, part 2.
We didn't manage to sleep, but we definitely do feel a little bit more rested. But now it's time to go out and explore San Juan and also grab some lunch.
Just ordered some lunch, and I have gone for a really exciting plate of food. So this is what they refer to as a churrasco de res, and it's something that we were recommended by a couple of food blogs about things you need to try in Guatemala. So what we have here is a very full plate of different things. So it looks like we got a salad here, some lime, some salsa, avocado. Not sure if these are plantains or potatoes, but either way, I'm sure they're going to go great. Then refried beans, beef, of course, and then on top of that, over to the side here, You also have fresh tortillas. All in all, this is going to be a very comprehensive plate of food, and I'm going to be very full.
I, on the other hand, have gone for ceviche, which is also another classic Guatemalan dish, but they just have a different twist on it than soaking it in lime juice. It's come with tostadas, and Nick and I also ordered a mixed smoothie to share, which is absolutely ginormous, so can't wait to tuck in. What is your impression after your first bite?
I've just tucked into some of this beef and it is incredible. It's like a minute steak, which has been so well seasoned that it's just packed with flavor. It is divine and I cannot wait to have more of it. What about you?
It is divine. It is so fresh, and the combination of the light tomato-based ceviche with the crunchy tortilla is to die for.
That was an absolute triumph.
This was a triumph.
If you're in San Juan, then you have to come to Soco's place. The quality is absolutely exceptional. I don't think I've had a more comprehensive plate of food anywhere. And the quality of the flavor that you get is second to none. And the fact that that only cost 40 quetzal for my plate, which you could basically describe as both a starter and a main, because you could make your own little tacos. I can't quite get over what we just enjoyed.
Yeah, my ceviche cost under $4 Canadian. It was delicious and it was a huge portion size, but even if it had been a small portion, under $4 for ceviche, that is completely unheard of. This was a superb find on Nick's part, so good job.
Thanks.
But now we're going to go and explore more of San Juan. San Juan has proven to be quite the charming and colorful little town, but that's all we have planned for today.
It has been a long day, it has been exhausting, but it has also been worth every single second and we've loved it all. But as mentioned, that's going to be all that we're doing for this video, but feel free to come and join us on our next one where we go and explore some more of Lake Atitlan. Until next time, take care.
And keep smiling.